Max Kidruk, Maksym Ivanovych Kidruk, Ukrainian. Maksym Ivanovych Kidruk, born 1 April 1984, is a Ukrainian travelogue and fiction writer. His professional career began in 2009 with an autobiographical novel, The Mexican Chronicles, describing the journey across Mexico from the Pacific Ocean to the Caribbean Sea. Since then, Kidruk traveled in 29 countries and wrote 8 fiction books, including travelogues, adventure stories, and thrillers. He is the author of the very first Ukrainian techno-thriller Bot. Most of his stories are based on real places and events which Kidruk witnessed or heard of from fellow travelers during his journeys. From 2012, he has been working solely in the techno-thriller genre. Life. Kidruk was born on 1 April 1984 in Volodymyrets, a small town in western Ukraine, Rivne region. In 2006, he graduated from National University of Water Management and Natural Resources USC located in Rivne City, receiving a MSc in engineering. While at the university, Kidruk also worked as a programmer in Russian developers company Ascan. After graduating, Kidruk moved to Kiev and became a PhD student at National Technical University Kiev Polytechnic Institute. In 2007, Kidruk obtained a Swedish Institute scholarship and moved to Stockholm. He studied sustainable development at the Swedish Royal Institute of Technology, Kungliga Tekniska Högskolan KTH, one of the leading technical universities in Europe at the time. In the following 2 years, Kidruk lived in Europe, gradually moving away from science toward literature. During the summer of 2008, Kidruk started his first big journey overseas, flying to Mexico and crossing the country from the western to eastern coast with a small backpack and little money. The adventures on the trip formed the core of his first published book, The Mexican Chronicles. The book becomes an instant success in Ukraine. The first edition sold out within 6 months. During the next 3 years, the book was reissued 3 times, and Kidruk decided to leave his science career and focus on literature. Kidruk's next big trip to South America and Easter Island developed into his second travel book, The Journey to the Navel of the World, published in 2010. The book was also successful. The second edition appeared in 2012. During 2010-2012, Kidruk visited Angola, Namibia, Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Brazil, China, Turkey, Norway, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Egypt, New Zealand, Italy, France, and others, in total almost 30 countries. He accidentally became a witness of the Egyptian uprising in 2011, staying 2 weeks on Tahrir Square surrounded by Arabs protesting against President Mubarak. Later in 2011, Kidruk organized a response to a sexually harassing Win a Ukrainian Wife competition launched by New Zealand's The Rock FM radio station. The action took place in Auckland, New Zealand. It is described in an autobiographical book to New Zealand. In 2012, Kidruk published Techno-Thriller Bot, a story based on programming, nanotechnologies, and mysteries of a human brain. This work was very successful. The first edition of Bot sold out in 3 months. The book entered Niharni e-bookstore chart at number 16, reaching number 2 in just 2 weeks, and staying in the top 10 for 12 weeks. Bot is being translated into Russian, Polish, and German. In September 2013, techno-thriller The Stronghold was published. In the fall of 2014, the thriller Cruel Sky Jorstok Nebo was published by the Club of Family Leisure Club Simonogo Dozvilia Publishing House. Awards. Second prize in the Coronation of the Word 2009 contest. Winner of the Book of the Year 2010 from Ukrainian Magazine Correspondent. The Breakthrough of the Year 2009 in Literature.